it going, Sha?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. How are you doing?
I'm good. I I've been thinking a lot lately about like advancements in like society and how like we move forward at like a consistent pace overall, but
Mm-hmm.
not with everything, if that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense. Like we have like electric vehicles. We could fly around like from one side of the country to the other for like $150 on the right day.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's amazing. And yet like I I I can't tell you how frustrated I get every time I have to move the laundry from the washer to the dryer. Like
Wait.
that shit.
Then I got news for you.
Talk to me, Sha.
They got something for you. There is a washing machine that has the dryer built in. It's in the same tub. I watch a lot of tiny house or small, not necessarily tiny house, but small apartment like renovations or, like doing the most with your space. And I
Yeah.
watch one YouTube channel in particular called Never Not or Never Too Small or something like that. And
Mm.
so they do a lot of, and they're international. I think they're based out of Melbourne, Australia. So there are a lot of
Oh.
Australian apartments, but then they're also in Brazil, they're in Italy, they're in Spain, they're in all these places, and, they've got and every time when they're just like, "And then here I have the washing machine." And I'm like, "Okay, but they're not showing me where they hang their clothes to dry because it's the size of a regular at-home washing machine, right? With a
Yeah.
little front loading." And I was just like, "Okay, where are they drying their clothes, though? I don't see no dryer. All they keep talking about is the washing machine." And then I looked it up because my roommate was like, "I think it's all in one." And I'm like, "That's impossible. There's no way." And I
Yo.
Googled it. How about they're all in one?
Yo,
How
that's
about
fire.
now, does it take forever? Yes. And
So you mean it just lets it sit there and dry?
I
That's
mean, no,
awesome. You
I
know what I
mean,
mean? I guess every washer is a dryer. If you wait,
sure,
every
yes,
washer is a dryer if you're patient.
but, they gotta let all the water drain out, and then I guess it goes into the drying part of it, I believe, but the
Oh, what a
heating element,
hustle.
I know, is not that
Yo,
great.
what a hustle, yo.
Imma look
Yo, nah, these is the washer dryers in one. Isn't that just still a washer? Nah, for real though. It yo, that's brilliant. Yo, they
okay,
for real got us with that, yo.
but they've got them
A
washer dryer
washer is
combinations, all-in-one washers, at various places. How effective are all-in-one washer dryers? Um, okay. The drying capacity of the all-in-one washer dryer is less efficient compared to a standalone dryer. While the washer is good as a standalone washer, the drying takes longer in a combo unit.
no. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, this is marketing, yo. Somebody
Yeah.
looked at that and they was just like, nah, just label the regular washers, label them washers and dryers. Just tell them the drying take long. Yo, that's brilliant, yo. Real talk.
Oh
Now,
my god. No, I mean, they say they work, but I mean, it does take a while apparently, according to what I'm looking at. But on average, I mean, these prices I'm seeing. Oh, there are some really compact ones that are like $1,000. Somewhere
mm,
between $1 to $2,000 is what you can expect to pay for a combination
okay.
all
It's
in
just like,
one.
I don't know, like, it's one of those things that like I feel like I've been doing it the same way my whole life.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it hasn't changed. The biggest pivot was the stack.
Right,
Like I
right.
that was a pivot. I do remember that. Like stylistically, I was like, oh, this is dope. And like, I guess it did feel better not to have to like, because before they were both next to each other,
Mhm.
and you had to go over like you had
Oh,
in
the
order to put
lift.
your stuff in. Yeah, you
Yeah.
had to lift the lid.
Yeah.
Now it's like face to face, and the
Mhm.
first one, the one of the loads felt easy because it was loaded ground.
Mhm.
But loaded ground to high up, and it's all soaking. It always annoys me.
Yes.
Like it's one of those like I talked about this in the past where like being a parent makes you a little drunk with power.
Uh-huh.
Um, this is one of those times where like I have to go do laundry when I'm patient because like if I have to move wet laundry from the bottom washer to the top dryer and I'm annoyed, I always call a kid. I'm like, yo, come, your knees are good. Come do this.
Is it
You
that
know what I
bad?
mean?
I mean, like, how
It's
high up
that
is your
annoying, yo.
dryer?
It's like it's so high up that I feel like, to be fair, if I was a equal partner in this house, which I
Mhm.
think I am, but don't put the word out, like I should be the only one using the dryer.
Oh, okay.
Like to me, like the dryer height is my height. The
Okay.
problem though is that the inverse is also true. The washer is the least my height.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I like bending over down. I don't know what happens down there.
Mhm.
I've never seen the back of my washer. I don't know what, like, I've lost whatever. If it gets back there, if when I gotta move stuff up,
Mhm.
if it's in the back of the washer, it just gets washed again.
Oh, wow.
Like my kids be handing me random shit during the week. Yo, dad, you left this in the washer. I'm sure I did. You know what I mean? If you want me to get it out, that means I'm gonna call you. So I didn't call you, so you're welcome. Okay, I did it
Yeah,
myself.
you're gonna give it
But
to me either way.
you're gonna give it to me either way, my G. Whether it's today or tomorrow when you do the laundry, your turn.
Right.
Either way, I'm gonna get that shirt. It's fine.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, but it frustrated me. I was like, yo, why is this still the same? Be like, my whole life, there's yet to be an advancement in this that makes me feel happy. Like,
Mhm.
cool stuff has happened in other places in my life that like the second I see, I instantly know my life is different for the better. Like when cell phones came out, I was like, oh, this is like, we're not going back. You know what I mean?
Right.
Computers, even like little things in the kitchen, like I know like I feel like they're old, but like they like got rebranded, but like slow cookers and air fryers. They
Right.
made like a real like push to last like decade.
Mhm.
I saw the advantages so much. I'm like, yeah, I can't go back to like microwave and everything.
Yeah,
You know?
no, you can, you absolutely can. I watched it happen in my house. My roommate was like, I'm getting I'm gonna get an air fryer." And I'm like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay." He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna fry wings. I'm gonna air fry wings. That's what I'm gonna do." And I went, "Oh, great, fantastic." And he did for about 3 months. And now he's back to cooking something in the microwave, and that air fryer is under under. Just underneath a bunch of pots and pans.
Oh, that's so sad. Air fryer is a game changer.
Not if what you want is microwavable. You know what I mean? It changes a game, but then how long do you feel like playing the game? How much did you
Forever
play the
shot.
game before that? You know what I mean?
It's
It's
too
like
big of an upgrade in food.
it's a thing of how much did you do beforehand? Is this really making it easier for you? 'Cause the commercials, everything will have you believe, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, no, everything, it's gonna be so much easier for you," and it's like, "It is gonna be easier for me." But how much soup did you make before, bitch? How much soup did you make before? And how is this making
I
it easier for you if you never really made soup before? That's actually harder for you because you didn't know what you were doing, and now you don't know what you're doing in a machine that you're not sure how to work. A pot on a flame you can work with, that's pretty simple, but now I got
right.
numbers and buttons and formats and shit. Nah, kid, where's the microwave? How about I just buy soup and heat it up in the microwave? How about
Oh,
that?
reliable, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So for me, I think the difference. So I got like the air fryer toaster oven,
Okay.
and the reason it was a game changer for me is because I clearly preferred food made in the oven, but didn't want to deal with the oven.
Mhm.
Right? It was a lot of cleaning involved. I gotta take out all the pots that I'm not using out the oven first.
Yes.
Like there's just work to do. Like I don't
Right.
want to do all that. But the air fryer toaster oven, it's so small you can't store other dishes in it, so it's always empty. It's always ready.
Right.
And when you make it the thing dirty, it's small enough the components to
Mhm.
put in the dishwasher.
Mhm.
That's like life change because now I'm not scrubbing. Like you can't put the oven in the dishwasher. Like oven get dirty, you clean it.
Right.
But the air fryer get dirty, dishwasher's clean it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's huge for me. And then when you got to do the real cleaning, that's a chore I hand off to my kids. Like, yo,
Okay.
once a month, clean out the whole thing. But like the
That's wild. That's wild. But no,
no,
I see what you mean by that for sure. Yes.
yeah.
But I mean
But we need
there are I think there are a few things that seem like the future, but we end up going back to what we did before. And
mm,
there's nothing wrong with that. If you gravitate to it and you're like, this actually does make my like I don't fuck with an air fryer situation now because or a crock pot. I wouldn't mind a crock pot, but I don't know how to make soup on a stove top yet. So
mm.
I think I want to try to make soup on a stove top. That way, when I move into a place where I either don't have room for a fucking crock pot, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta figure out how to make it on the stovetop, and it's like, I've only used machinery, then yeah, if I've only used witchcraft, then it's not good, but if I figure
Fair.
out how to do the thing, then that's another thing. Or I can end up I mean, the converse of that is that I end up someplace where I literally just have a heating element. Just you know what I mean? Not even a
Oh, you
whole
dormant again?
no, but I
You got a
mean
hot plate, Sha?
honestly, the way rent prices are in this city, if
Yo, real talk.
if there's enough room for half of my bed, me and my cat, and a hot plate, I'm probably gonna take that. You know? I
Ain't
mean, like,
bad.
it probably because there are some places where it's like, well, we have a kitchenette, which means a dorm refrigerator and no real
Yo,
size, like, appliances, but we've got, outlets, and you can put a power strip in an outlet, and you can plug all your bitches up to that power strip and use that if you really if you have to eat, you know? So you just never know what kind of situation you end up in.
yo. You
But
know, like some I figured out with like New York spaces that people rent. Like I realized this because like my dad has a few properties and like um there's like a idea of like survival here
Mhm,
that like is so ingrained that even the real estate reflects it, right? So like when you're when you're struggling, when you're getting by, everything shrinks proportionally, right? Like they give you the mini kitchenette,
mhm,
you get the standing shower instead of the bathtub
mhm,
in your bathroom. Then it becomes a shared bathroom for everybody on this floor.
mhm,
They keep like shrinking things proportionally. Um, my dad had an apartment and we had an extra room that we were building that was initially going to be studio space I was going to use actually for the pod.
mhm,
Um, we ended up renting the room out,
mm,
right? One of our boys hit us up. He said, yo, I need a room. My dad told me, yo, I got to change plans. I got to hook my homie up. I said, cool. And I don't think this guy's ever going to leave this place. And the key to it is because when we were building it,
mhm.
right, it's just one room.
Right,
And when it's for a bedroom, it's big.
right,
For a studio, it's small.
right.
No kitchenette.
Mhm,
All he has is a private door to leave. Like he don't got to walk through the rest of the house. He
right.
don't got to talk to nobody else. He got his own exit into and out of the building. But the key is his bathroom.
Okay.
The bathroom legit is probably the biggest bathroom I've been in the city. And like so he's and like the dude when like he came in, like he looked at it, he was like, yo, you don't think this bathroom's kind of big? And my dad was like, when we were building it, my son was gonna move into this apartment and use this room for use this other room for the studio. This bathroom was gonna be like the suite, the bathroom for him and his wife.
Mhm.
And like now he's like, yo, like I could deal with the struggle in New York because I got one big amenity. Like
Right.
this one thing is classy, you know? Like everyone else in New York, you got a shitty bathroom, shitty kitchen, shitty apartment. He like, I got shitty apartment, I got no kitchen. But my bathroom,
Yeah.
classy. Like it's fire.
Yeah.
And it reminded me of the hotel idea. Like hotels, they little apartments. That real talk, if you
Mhm.
look at it, I wouldn't like everything about it is so small that like it's a New York style thing. But the
Mhm.
bathroom is so fire, you forget how small the rest of the apartment is.
Right, and there's no, like, yeah, he's basically living in a hotel room because there's no
He's in a
kitchen.
hotel.
Yeah.
Real talk. He got a microwave, he chilling.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, you can adjust. It's like, "Oh, okay, so the only way I eat is if it's my it I cook it in this microwave, or I bring in a hot pot, or I bring in, like, some sort of, like, pan or saucepan that has, like, a heating element at the bottom, and I just use." I mean, they make those things that you can just unplug when you're done. You'll be fine. You'll be
Yo, New
fine.
York. Real talk.
But, yeah, I mean, that's those weird little apartments or whatever, they're all over the country. It's only New York that wears it as a badge of honor. That's the
Hell yeah,
difference.
baby.
That you're like, "Yeah," and it's like, "Oh, that's wild," because the rest of the country is like, "I gotta get out of the dirt." And and y'all are like, "What? A tub?" Like, so,
Oh man. Yo, real talk. I act up when I see a bathtub in the hotel. This shit crazy.
they're
I
rare.
get so like,
There a lot of renovations, blah, blah, blah. They're taking out a bathtub and they're just putting in a full-size shower, but, like a walk-in shower, and I'm like, "Nobody wants
yeah.
that." But people want that, but I'm like, "I okay, so what, y'all don't just hurt and need to soak? Great. Okay, well, I need to sit down sometimes. I need to sit
I
down."
want to sit.
Yeah,
Real talk. I
and
want to
it's
sit.
hard to they're all the renovations they're just putting in these, and that drives me crazy when I watch, like, renovations happening to apartments, and they're like, "And look at this, we have a walk-in with a rain shower," and I'm like, shower head," and I'm just like, "Boo," because that's racism. Who wants hair or water just on the top of my head? I'm trying to clean the rest of my body, and it's only falling
Real
straight from
talk.
the top. I need an angle. There was a reason it was angled, so I can get to the angles
Hmm.
of my body. It's bullshit. So, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't get
Now my body got to get clean with like my sweat.
Yeah, like, trickle down economics did not work, and it doesn't work in a rain shower.
Amen. Amen. Fix our showers.
Fix our
I want
economy.
fix our economy. Okay. Let's get into the news.
Yeah.
An Alabama mom is pregnant in each of her two uteruses
Hmm?
in an extremely rare case of twins. Interesting. Kelsey Hatcher's fourth pregnancy started like most others with a missed period. From there, her home pregnancy test turned positive. She shared the news with her husband. The Hatchers, who live in Dora, Alabama, thought they were done with the middle of the night feedings after their youngest was born in 2021. When I told him I was pregnant again, he's like, okay, well, what's one more? It'll be great. At her first ultrasound, the appointment about 8 weeks into her pregnancy, things took a turn. The ultrasound technician quickly found the baby and told Hatcher everything looked perfect. The baby was healthy. Then Hatcher remembered to tell the tech that her anatomy was a little different. She was born with two uteruses, a condition called uterine didelphys. So if you're scanning and maybe catch a glimpse of it or something, don't think it's just something random or there's something wrong. There's a totally separate uterus in there, said Hatcher, 32. Hatcher said the ultra tech thanked her for letting her know and said she would just take a quick peek at the second uterus to make sure everything looked good. And as soon as she moved the ultrasound wand over to the other side of her belly, oh my gosh, there's another one. She's
Oh,
right.
shit.
Yo, that is a surprise.
That is a
Hatcher,
story.
Hatcher didn't even need to be told there was another baby. She could see it herself. Uh, The odds are mind-boggling. About 3.6 million babies were born in the US last year, but only 114,000 of those births were twins.
That feels weird. Do we only hear about the twins? Is that why it feels like it's more? Or is it
Yeah,
because
how many?
celebrities have twins?
Ooh,
And I mean, the celebrities might be having twins because twins are more likely with IVF, I believe, because
yeah,
you're
maybe
sending
that.
a whole bunch of them out there to see, sink or swim. Again, I'm no doctor, so don't quote me on those exactly how that works, but I believe that's it. It's a lot of fertilized eggs, and we'll see what catches. But,
Yeah, it's hard to get pressed when you solo. Twins get pressed.
yeah, yeah, I guess that's it.
You know what I
Twins
mean?
get
Twins got
pressed.
publicists, yo.
Twins get pressed.
Uh, so basically, like 3 out of every 200 births are for twins.
Mhm.
See here, Hatcher's condition is rare. 1 in 2,000 women are born with uterine didelphys. In order for her to become pregnant in both of her uteruses at the same time, 2 eggs had to be fertilized, 1 in each uterus. Like most women, Hatcher has 2 ovaries. I feel like y'all just really talking a lot about her, yo. Like
This is a
this
lot,
is
but, I mean, she was at the doctor's and she was like, "Hey, hey, 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 I got a second uterus, right?" Like, that's a wild thing to just I mean,
yeah.
she brought it up in the right place, but I wonder where else does she just like, "Okay, can I take your order? Hey, alright, so one uterus wants a burger, but the other uterus wants a fillet of fish." Like, what is you know what I mean? Like, how often is she offering this information? Um,
Oh my god.
but that is just wild. Um,
This is
but
different.
yeah, but she
Uh
did I mean, she knew to just be like, "Hey, just double check everywhere." And now here we are talking about how it gets fertilized. And, it seems like an egg in each uterus has to get fertilized.
yeah.
Um, and that
So like they're technically not or are twins. You
Mhm.
know, like they don't share the same thing,
Yeah, it's not
but
an
they're
egg that's split into 2 different they're just 2
yeah.
separate eggs. So they're
Yeah, they
2
just cooking on their own.
so they're 2 basically 2 separate babies in the same woman, just Jesus. I
Straight
mean, they
up,
got the
yo.
same dad, but they're not gonna be identical twins, or
Yeah.
even really fraternal twins. They're just like roommates. I can't.
Yeah. We could do this. And I still gotta move my clothing from my dryer to the washer.
I
This is
mean,
madness, yo.
well, I guess she's like an all-in-one washer and dryer. I mean, and
Yo,
we don't do this often, let's make it clear.
that's fair. That's fair.
We're
That's
not all
fair.
walking around with extra uteri. Oh.
I'm excited for them. This is when when Gabby and I had kids. When we had Michaela, we started like talking about like how many kids we wanted to have. Initially, I wanted like a lot of kids, and like as I had kids, I was like, oh, we should not have a lot of kids. Um,
Right, yeah.
you know, Gabby was from jump like we not having a lot of kids.
Mhm,
Uh, but like like when we had Michaela, I was still in the euphoria of like, yo, kids are awesome. I want more babies.
mhm.
And Gabby was like, nah, 2 kids from jump. She knew she only wanted 2.
Right.
And the agreement we made was 2 pregnancies. That's kind of where we came to. So like,
Okay,
just in case, we get a 2 for 1, you can't on the first one, you can't be like, nah. And
okay.
God forbid we get 2 for 1 on the second one, you can't be like, yo, keep that one. You know,
Okay,
I
so
want
2
all people.
pregnancies.
Yeah, I got two
I
runs.
can't believe
You know what I mean?
I can't believe she agreed to that, but yeah. I mean, I
Yo,
get it. It technically, I see.
yeah, it was the middle ground. I
Yeah.
was like, yo, twins don't run in our family, so like we got that in your favor. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? You know what I mean? So I feel like that should be a sale. But like just in case, maybe God's like, y'all fuck with Gastor. You know,
It's not if he
you know
fucks
how
with
he was talking.
Gastor, it's does he fuck with Gabby? That's who needs to know. That's the fuckable one here.
Oh man. In other news, women's decade-old mosaic of yard rocks and decorative artwork may have to go. That's right. Iris Logan was having a hard time growing grass in her front yard of St. Paul, Minnesota. More than 30 years later, it's something of a hallmark, local landmark, because she covered the space with stones, statues, and decorative art. But the city inspector says it's a nuance. Logan, 70, a nuisance. Pardon me, not nuance. It is probably
I
nuance as
just
well.
realized what you said, a nuance.
It is nuanced as well. It's very well curated. Uh, she's an artist. You
Yes,
know
it's
what
a nuanced discussion, but it's a nuisance to the city inspector.
Oh man.
Uh,
Logan, 70, has been given notice to clean up the planters, wood, metal cans, large rocks, and miscellaneous debris cited after the recent inspection. City Council will take up the matter on December 6th. Logan says the city's actions forced her to create the mosaic in the first place because workers on a road repair project dug so deep around one of her trees that its roots were exposed. She brought in bricks and dirts and planted flowers and added stones and just kept adding to it. Yo, why they trying to ruin this old lady happiness, yo? Now, I mean, people grease, yo. I'm a rock lover, Logan says. I'm not gonna lie. If I see a rock, I like it. I try and roll it into my car on a 2x4.
Yo, let me tell you
Go
something.
Logan.
There, by the grace of God, go I. And honestly, I still got 20 years. I could very well end up, if I'm lucky enough to own a house. I'm not really gonna be cutting grass. I'm not really a gardener, but I will absolutely fill that front yard with stones and sticks. Don't get it.
Yo.
I got 7 sticks in the corner of my apartment right now. One was a gift, the others were ones I found on walks. I have walked and picked up sticks since I was a child. I also had a rock collection, and they weren't particular rocks I was looking for. They were just rocks that I liked the looks of. And I'd come home and put it on a shelf.
Yo, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's what's up, B. I dig it, yo. Yo, Sha, I want this for you. Okay?
You know, I kind of do too.
Real talk, yo. I hope this lady wins. I hope you win, Sha. Real talk.
Yeah.
Sha, when you get this place, know that I'm gonna send you rocks.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's fine. Have
Real
them sent.
talk. I'm gonna be like, y'all was out on the walk. I saw a rock reminding me of you.
That's great.
You know what I mean?
That's great. I love it. I love it because I definitely collect them, and I can't keep them all in the house. So let's put them in the front. Yeah, I'll be that person. I would love to be that person. I mean, I'll keep grass in the back of the house for whatever dog I have. Because I will certainly need a dog.
Somebody got to carry all those rocks, yo.
Yeah.
You know
someone that gives me the reason to take a walk. Otherwise, I'm just a weird old lady walking and picking up sticks. But if I have a dog, it's like, well, I guess she's got to walk her dog. So, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Logan got 150 signatures on a petition for support. You know what I mean? And that was just in a few hours. She's hopeful the council will soon clarify the rules about portable planters and allow her to rock. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? No pun intended, actually.
Nah, too late. Well, we're taking the pun.
Oh, man. Good luck to you out there, yo. Minnesota, you're supposed to be friendly people, man. Let her rock. You know what I mean?
Let her have her. Come on.
Let her have a collection.
It makes her so happy.
Real talk. Also, like, she's 70. Like, take it down when she's not here no more.
Yeah. Come on.
Real talk. Let her finish her run out. She good.
Yeah. Jesus.
You know what I mean? Come on. A pair of robbery suspects' colorful underwear helped police arrest them. That's right. A pair of multicolored briefs peeking out above a robber's suspect's low-slung trousers helped police arrest them more than a year later. Yo, my man, you still wearing them same drawers for a year?
Yeah, wait, hold on. I don't like that. I mean, if you wear bright colored underwear and your pants are pulled down and they see your ass and then they see you, I don't know, later that day, I'll give you that week. Okay. It's a rough week. You're stealing from someone. But a year later?
A year later? My man, yo, y'all rotation got to change.
Yeah.
robbery. The robbery happened at a tobacco shop in Queens on September 14th, 2022. 3 masked men got out of a Mazda and entered the store, according to the complaint. 2 of the men pointed guns at employees and customers, while the third emptied the cash register. Robbers fled in the Mazda. An anonymous tipster passed along the Instagram handle of the suspect with the colorful underwear. Surveillance videos that were disseminated through the media showed the third robber wearing brightly colored briefs with a large letter R in white and the year 1990 in yellow. Yo, this dude put like, yo, how you signed the robbery with your ass?
Yeah. I wonder whose underwear that was. Not saying, I mean, like what brand?
I feel like he got these made.
You think he got bespoke
Because
underwear?
straight up, R1990 doesn't sound like a brand.
No.
R1990, right? Like that's not.
I mean,
Like
it's not RL, so it's not Ralph Lauren.
It's not Ralph Lauren. Yeah, like
I don't know.
Yeah, nah. I feel like this dude was like, yo, I'm Robert. I was born in 1990. You know what I mean? And I'm out here robbing. You know what I mean? I live my life. I got a brand. I'm trying to like this was like, you know how like the Joker would leave like a card when he did something so Batman knew it was him.
Mm-hmm.
This was his. He was like, yo, like I'm the R Bandit. You know what I mean? And he would like flash the camera saying R1990. I've been jacking y'all for 33 years. You know, and they finally put it together. I think he's been showing his ass in robberies for 3 decades. I think he's proud of his work.
I think it's probably from Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he just got a pack of brightly colored underwear from Marshall's, right? And that's just what they fell on. But I guess someone recognized them, and like someone was like, "Oh, here's his." That guy has on his that underwear on his IG. It might be the same guy, and I guess that's how the cops found him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's a brand underwear, though, like, wouldn't other people have them?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess you also have to consider build or how much of the underwear you're seeing and that kind of thing. Maybe not. Even if it's a brand, what if it's like some weird European brand? You know what I mean? Or if he posted a picture of himself in the underwear on his IG. Like, people do stupid shit, like not wearing neutral colors when deciding to rob any place. You should wear neutrals. Now is not the time for a pop of color. I know it was your underwear, but if you also know that you sag and you don't pull up your pants, wear a nude colored, wear something that's flesh, wear something that matches your skin tone. So we're just like, I don't know. It seems to be a guy with an ass, but no split. Like, we are very confused now.
Black Dickies, black Air Force Ones.
Yeah, yeah. And pull your pants up so that you don't give out any more clues about yourself. I'm not saying that in a respectability way. I'm just saying that if you're going to be out here stealing, cinch everything tight.
That's it.
Cover up your tattoos, cover up your face, cover everything and cinch it tight so it doesn't fall off of you. That's all I'm saying. Not the place for the baggy look.
How you wear a mask and get caught because of your underwear, my G?
Well, yeah, you covered the wrong thing. Yeah, that's the thing.
Wrong thing.
If you're out here sagging and you're devoted to that lifestyle, then really wear neutral. I think you should wear neutral colored. Something where I'm like, I don't know what that it's navy or black. I'm not sure, but we'll never find them now.
If you would like to purchase your own pair of the War Report underwear.
War Report underwear. Oh, God.
GNS right across your ass. I love it.
GNS across. Okay, we gotta. Is it just going to be? Is it just going to be the picture of us standing right in front on the front crotch area? We gotta. Let's talk to a real designer before we.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You got all the cartoons went on the butt part as a kid. I remember that.
Yes, right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I talked about this once on stage. I was mad about that. I used to wear my underwear backwards
Because
because I wanted to see the cartoon.
I
You know,
you know what? That is so
I like this is wrong. Like this, I'm paying for the cartoon, and the only people that see the cartoon is my family. You know what I mean? I'm the kid. The cartoon's for me. I want to see the cartoon, so I would flip it. You
See,
know what I
and
mean?
this is why it's on the back because it all has to be presented to a man. So on my panties, all my Hello Kitty characters were on the back of the panty because I need to be able to to a dude
See?
because a guy's always just looking for the cartoon characters. Hey man, other people want to see the cartoon characters too. Share the wealth. Share the
Real
wealth.
talk. As a kid, I'm with the women on this one. Okay, I've been trying to do that for years.
Also, not everybody wants to be staring at your crotch like that. But a little peek at the ass, I guess that might be okay. I don't know.
That's fair.
I've gone off the rails now. I don't know what has happened.
Yeah, admittedly, didn't care about crotch presentation as a 5-year-old. I just wanted to see the cartoon.
Sure.
But I hear you. That is other issues to think about now.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is like and subscribe to the show, baby.
Why would you support this? Why would you support this? Think it through, like and subscribe, but also think it through.
Oh man, if you're an Apple and Spotify listener, we appreciate your ratings. 4 stars, you want the cartoon on one side only. 5 stars, you see the vision, both sides.
I mean, I feel like I had some Sesame Street underwear that had a picture of the character in the front and then maybe something they would say on the back.
Ooh, I like that.
Something like that. It was a whole, like Oscar the Grouch, his head on the front, but then a trash can on the back.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
Yeah. I mean,
So any designers want to design our underwear, let us know.
I also was firmly in my mid to late 30s wearing Sesame Street underwear. In case you're wondering, how is it she's still single? That's how. that I had to wake up one day and go, Shalewa, get rid of your cartoon underpants. That's a conversation I had to have with myself.
Shy, I got to tell you, you don't make a lot of mistakes. You know, I learned a lot from you. That was the wrong pivot right there.
You think I should have kept them?
You should have kept them. You know what I mean?
I mean, no one was seeing them then. No one would be seeing them now. I don't know.
Oh man. If you have any articles you want us to cover, please DM us directly on Twitter or Instagram at Silky Jumbo or at Gastor Almonte. With all that said, I am the wearing his underwears backwards to see the cartoon Gastor Almonte with the hopefully bringing back her Sesame Street underwear, Shalewa Sharpe.
We'll see what's out there. I'll see what I can find.
We'll see what's out there. What kind of underwear would we get first? You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
We could do briefs, boxer briefs, boxers.
Oh, I like a boxer brief.
A boxer brief.
I mean, that's not always what I wear. I just wear this is too much information, everybody. But when you hear the information, you'll go, that's actually no information at all. Just plain black cotton underwear. That's me. I'm so worker. Like, it's basically the Dickies that Gastor wears on stage. I take the same approach to my underwear.
You see my Dickies. You don't see shots.
But know that I move in the spirit of underwear Dickies. Dickie underwear. Do they make that? That's what we're doing. Okay.
They do, actually.
Do they really?
I have the whole thing. Shot. Like, literally, my hats and my sneakers is the only non-Dickie thing I got. I got Dickie belts. I got Dickie socks. I don't think about my clothes no more, Shot. Real talk. I just pick the color for the day.
Honestly, that might be the best tagline for Dickies. Dickies, I don't think about my clothes no more.
Oh, man. This has been a functional episode of the War Report, you know what I mean? All about the laundry. Catch y'all next time. Peace.